So these next two poems I'm going to be reading aren't actually written by me. I wanted to read other people's work. And I think what I took from Andrew's work was as I said, it was the difference between the old and the new, and people feeling like they're being replaced or pushed out of where their families have lived for ages. I was inspired by the clear divide that's obviously shown in Manchester now with gentrification and the way the community used to be really tight-knit and central to Manchester and Salford, but people are beginning to feel abandoned and left by their own council. So I wanted to read two poems by two poets that can speak on that sort of subject in a much broader sense, who understand and experience displacement and abandonment by their own councils and their neighbouring countries. This first poem is by a poet called Nadine Mataja, who was 18 at the time that she wrote this. In 2021, she's a Gazan poet, and she wrote it during the previous Israeli airstrikes in Gaza. And she said in an interview with Al Jazeera that her message to the world is, even if Palestine isn't your national or political issue, don't forget that it is a human issue in the first place. This poem has no title, so we're just going to read it. There, on the other side, time changes, hours pass, and it gets darker. The sky takes off its dim dress, then the morning arrives, but where I live and breathe, life wears its black dress constantly. To mourn the labour of my land, which took a long time, here, the hanging clock in my room is broken. Not only this one, everyone's clock is broken here. My mother keeps saying, everyone is waiting for the elixir. We've had it with the grief and agony. In this holy land we sleep and wake up on the sound of bombing and shooting, so the first light of day rises in the evening, lighting up the sky with blood of martyrs. Here death sleeps not far from us. We all walk towards freedom, towards hope. We walk on the shattered glass of our broken windows. We walk on stones that once were a house, carrying stories and secrets. We walk with the screams of children and the groans of mothers pulsating over and over in our ears.